Hello and welcome back to One Piece at a Time. Is that the name of the channel? What did you actually call the channel in the end?
I believe it's one piece at a time, yeah.
It's One Piece at a Time. Okay, we are One Piece at a time. We're professionals who know what our names are. I'm Killian here at my fabulous co-host Richard. How are you, Richard?
Howdy, howdy, everybody. Hello, Killian. I can confirm we are actually called One Piece at a Time.
Yes.
Now, the name of the channel for some reason is Piece by Piece by Piece. Um, or at least the at is. I don't know what that quite means or where or why I put that as the name, but that's what we decided on.
But if you search One
So, yeah.
Piece at a Time, you will probably find us, I hope.
No, and this is my fault because I didn't remember that that's actually a Johnny Cash song. So the first
Okay.
like 30 pages are just Johnny Cash songs or covers or people reviewing it or that. So like absolute dog shit kind of
Title.
keyword analytics. Yeah,
Okay, One Piece a
really
week
bad
was,
choice.
was way better and more
It
accurate
was.
too. But hey, we'll get that Johnny Cash audience, hey? Welcome here. If you're here for the Johnny Cash song, that's not what we do. We review the One Piece manga. And if you don't know what manga
Yeah.
is because you're a Johnny Cash fan, it's like Japanese comic books, essentially. And One Piece is about pirates. So if you're listening to Johnny Cash on YouTube instead of paying for the record like a proper auteur, proper music appreciator, then you're probably into piracy. So welcome to the pirate
Yeah.
channel.
I mean, I like Johnny Cash probably more than I like manga. Like I don't read that much manga, but I like Johnny Cash. Like he's a
I,
great artist.
I like Ring of Fire. That's him, right?
That's him. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I
Oh
can't name any of
God.
his other songs off the top of my head. I know Walk the Line is the name of his bio, but yeah,
Yeah.
I know
With
Walk the Line. Walk the
Walking
Line.
Phoenix.
I
What's
know
the
two songs,
Folsom?
but I don't really like Walk the Line. I like Ring of Fire better.
Yeah, Man in Black.
No,
Did that first cover.
that's a sci-fi movie.
It's not
But
a sci-fi movie I've
that
heard
one,
of.
Here Come the Men in Black. That's Johnny Cash. It's not his usual style.
Is that from Men in Black? Is in the Men in Black Aliens
Yeah,
franchise?
yeah.
I don't remember a song associated with that. I remember an intro to the Men in Black cartoon that was pretty good. Like
I
back,
remember the cartoon more than I remember the movie, to be honest. I'm that kind of 90s kid.
yeah, I don't remember the movies that well at all. Um,
I'm not even sure I've seen them. Hmm. Anyway, One Piece. Let's get to One Piece.
yeah,
Last
One
chapter,
Piece. Yeah.
it was Usopp versus the Kisser fish. And it was called It's All Over, but the fight did not, in fact, end as we predicted.
No,
Today's chapter is called Die! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, which is not a very creative title. Excuse me, can you put the
it's
music?
not. No,
So, do you think anyone will actually die in this chapter? I'm thinking not. 'Cause,
I would be shocked if someone died.
uh,
We're still on one kill count
yeah,
in One Piece, right?
in
Yeah.
88 chapters, one person has died. Excluding the guy in the first page, Gold Roger. But we don't even know if he died. They just mentioned him being executed. We didn't actually see it happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he was executed, but yeah, we don't have definitive proof of that yet.
Well, a final page of the series is going to reveal that Gold Roger was alive all this time and he's head of the world government. And he's like, it was on my plan to bring back piracy because I love pirates.
Bad plan if you're head of the world government, from what I understand in the One Piece world so far, but maybe there's layers here I don't understand.
Okay, and our picture is Kobe and Helmipio's Chronicle of Toil, Volume 5, Chore Boys aboard Morgan's prison ship. So this is confirmation what happened to Morgan, I guess. Morgan's prison ship? Is it called that because Morgan runs the prison ship or Morgan's imprisoned here?
Um,
Yeah, there he is. We can see the accent. Morgan has been turned into a prisoner. But like, what actually is his crime?
Incompetence, maybe.
I guess so. Like his men did like kind of like I don't know what's the term, mutiny against him. So like maybe they've just accused him of a bunch of stuff he didn't do. Like Morgan was not a nice guy and he was not treating the
No.
people well. But like I don't think he did anything illegal in terms of what like the Navy is meant to be doing. You know, he was fighting pirates and controlling the place. So like
Am I misremembering this? Is Helmeppo his son?
yes, Helmeppo's his son.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, so
Seems
that would
like it
be kind of a
might be
shock.
a security risk to have the son working on his ship, but
Yeah, yeah. We'll see. Maybe he helps break him out.
yeah, perhaps. And we are seeing our favorite Marine, the nostalgia critic Marine, there with his little goatee standing in
He
front of
does, yeah.
I think that's the same guy. That's lost media now from one of our first chapters where there was just this guy who kind of took over after Morgan and Helmipio were deposed, and we were like, wow, he looks like the nostalgia critic because he had a really, really stylized beard. Did he have glasses too? I can't remember if he had glasses, but it,
Maybe,
it
maybe.
was amusing. That was from our early days, which you can no longer
Mm,
see. Uh,
yeah.
Speaking of which, I have not given the backlog to Richard yet. It's on my computer. My plan is to buy a USB and ship it to him so he can edit them and upload them. My computer sucks, so I can't do it myself. I have to buy the USB. I actually was at the store today buying a USB, but then I was like, wow, USBs are way more expensive than I thought. I thought they're dirt cheap, but like they're slightly less than dirt cheap, and I didn't have enough money in my wallet. So maybe
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we're so technically adept. Killian is physically mailing data from Japan to Ireland instead
Yeah.
of using this fabulous invention called the internet that can
But like it's
transfer
10 gigs.
files.
I don't know how to get 10 gigs to someone, It's a lot of videos.
It's it's not that much anymore, you know? Anyway,
Yeah,
well,
look,
it's fine.
when
It's
I was
fine. It's
younger, I
fine.
thought in the future memory would be infinite, but no, it just always seems to be running out for me.
Well, yeah, because your usage grows as the memory and the storage
What's the
grows.
point then? What's the point? We're not accomplishing anything. We're not developing. We're just getting more cluttered.
Not true.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, we need to jump into this chapter. It's going to be fighting, so we'll probably
Hmm.
get through it quick. Wow!
Yeah.
Wow! Water! Water! So he set the puffer fish on fire, so maybe he will be the one who dies. Uh-oh! Mwah. Water! Water! Usopp's hammer! We did see him have that hammer last chapter, if I remember.
Wait,
Splash!
what's he doing? What's he doing? He's just hitting them with a hammer, right?
He's hitting him with the hammer as he's on fire. But I thought he was going to do something clever to stop him getting to water, but it just seems like he hit him with the hammer into the
Yeah, I don't
water.
know what, and why is he calling it the water hammer when he's just hammering him into water? Like that's
He
just
called
a
it Usopp's
hammer.
hammer.
No, he called it Usopp's water hammer.
No, I think
Oh
that's
no,
the
water
fish
was the
being one.
that
Yeah,
makes more. Sorry, I'm my anti slop bias is showing. I need to give Usopp a little bit
looking for
more.
things to complain about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why you? Usopp's hammer! Usopp's hammer! Usopp's hammer! Usopp's rubber band of doom! Usopp's hammer! So he's doing all his attacks. He won. Okay, he beat the fish guy. Doom. I beat a fishman. I won. Wheeze. Huff, huff. See? If even I can win if I try. Did you see that? Darn it. Don't ever underestimate me. So, uh, I'm gonna say props to Usopp, but like, if Usopp did manage to beat this one fish guy, like, have the villagers managed to kill any over the years? Because it seems like if you ambush them and throw a bunch of oil on them and set them on fire, like that's going to work, They're not so undurable that they can resist being set on fire. Did none of them try setting them on fire? Like, granted, it's a bit confusing. I would think being hit by a cannon would be like as equally lethal as being set on fire, but um, Arlong
Yeah, but
just
you have to remember that was Arlong that got uh, hit with the
exactly.
cannonball and kind of chewed
Yeah.
it.
A
Arlong is probably a
puffer fish
different breed.
got hit by a cannon, then he'd be ripped in half. Then you're suggesting.
Or he might take a little bit more damage than Arlong did, which is none, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking, like, how hard have the villagers tried? I guess their leader has been saying, like, just no, don't resist. The other town over tried to resist and got wiped out, so they've just been pretty passive throughout this whole thing.
Yeah, plus how often do you think a single fisherman just wanders through the village, you know?
I
It
would
might
have
be
I
it
would have
might be
guessed
like
pretty
a
often.
group thing.
No,
Yeah,
I reckon they're wondering pretty often. I say they're pretty lax about it. I'd say they're pretty arrogant and overconfident.
yeah, I mean that would kind of match, but I'd be afraid of getting shanked by one of the villagers.
Well, like that's what I was thinking before Usopp won here. I didn't think they could shank him. Like the knife would just break or something. But
Hmm.
Usopp has shown that like a human who's not like superpowered like Zoro or Sanji or Luffy. A normal human can beat them with strategy and luck. Anyway, we're
And a
seeing Nami.
really
We're
big
seeing
hammer.
Nami to remind us where she is, because last time we saw her, she was crying, asking Luffy for help. And now she's,
Hmm.
I've done my crying and I've voiced my complaints. My mind is made up. I have to go and join the fight. Da-dum. Was it all a dream? Whoa, what did that nasty shark do? I don't know if it looked like he just splashed them with water. But then they coughed up blood and collapsed. So I don't remember Arlong actually doing anything like that. I think Zoro and Sanji just collapsed from their previous fights. Do you
Yeah,
remember
hold
that?
on. Let me run back really quick. Uh, Arlong says, "Who do you think you are?" And Sanji and Zoro are kind of squaring up to him. But I think that's the last we see.
So
So
he
okay, yeah, okay,
kind of just beat them off screen then? Okay. Well, I'm fine with fighting taking place off screen because it gets to the non-fighting parts quicker.
yeah, me too.
Please breathe. Glub, glub, whoomp, whoomp. Twitch. Did he move? Just a little bit more. Brother Cook, stay down. What happened to Brother Luffy? He couldn't have died, could he? Stagger. Come back to life, please. I can destroy weaklings like you without even touching them. A handful of water is all it takes, such is the difference in strength between fishmen and humans. Plip. What a joke.
Yep.
Poitrine Shredder! Poitrine! I don't know what that is. What's poitrine, Richard?
I don't know. It kind of sounds like poutine or poutine, but there's an or in there, so
6 years
my
of
French
French.
cuisine is failing.
6 years of French education. I
I
don't
know. I'm
get
sorry.
food words. Swoosh, the words that would be useful. Whoop! Ba-bong! So yeah, Arlong's so strong he's beating them with droplets of water. Ack, this guy's no joke. He makes it look easy, but he's like a shotgun blast. So this is the power of a shark. Even among the fishmen, he's in a class by himself. This is like nothing we've faced so far. Go ahead and die. Your lives are worthless. Arlong! Okay, Nami got here quickly. Sister Nami! 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 Miss Nami! I was just about to blast this no-account pirate to bits. What brings you here? I've come to kill you. To kill me? Wahahahahaha! In the 8 years you've been with us, how many times did you try to kill me? Assassins? Poison? Ambushes? Okay, is has she tried to kill him before then? Because that's not rhetorical. She
I,
has.
I took that as rhetorical, as in you've been with me so long and yet you haven't tried any of the obvious attempts to kill me. But the way he says it kind of makes it seem like it's not rhetorical, like all these attempts have actually happened.
So she has tried to kill him, and he's just shrugged it off and like hasn't
Kept her
like killed
around.
you for like treason. It's just like that scrap Nami trying to poison me again, huh?
Well, I guess she's useful for her maps.
And the result, I'm still here, ain't I? You, of all people, should know that no mere human can kill me. Now listen, I'm not going to kill you, but I won't let you go. You're going to be my little cartographer forever. But I'm a reasonable fish man. I don't want to hold a young girl against her will. I'd prefer that you keep working for me of your own free will. I don't like the way he said will in two successive sentences.
Mm,
Against, I'm gonna, your own choice. Of your own choice. Now I'm about to kill every human here except for you, however. If you're willing to rejoin my crew and agree to be an officer and draw ocean charts, I'm willing to spare the people of Cocoa Village. So she's basically in the exact same situation she was before.
yeah.
But these two die, of course. They've caused me too much trouble. So, what's it gonna be? Come back to me now and save your beloved friends, or stick with these weaklings and try to fight me together. But if you look at the shape of these two are in, you can see what a tragic mistake that would be. Well, Nami, are you my shipmate or theirs? Oh, really, really putting the thematic choice here.
I
Very.
I was going to say I like this. I like this dialogue, man. You know, it's a little bit on the nose, but it's effective. It's
Well,
good.
I like it that it's on the nose. It's taking the themes and the subtext and just making it super text.
Yeah, well, yeah, I like it. It's good
If
text. What can I say?
if I say I'm Luffy and Zoro's shipmate, everyone may get killed. But if I say I'm Arlong's, all of the villagers will be spared. Is it up to me to decide who lives and who dies?
Okay, okay. Just to contradict what I said 10 seconds ago, I don't like that. I don't like that. We didn't need that. That's literally what was just explained.
Yes. Oh God, you've
Okay.
never
Uh,
properly watched JoJo, have you?
No, I get it's the iteration and the
No, no, it's
exclamation
just
that's popular and this kind of thing, but
because JoJo, especially like the early arcs, I don't know if the guy is just bad at writing the early arcs or he's just trolling. But like, there's just so many times that people are explaining obvious things, and it's done in such a like over the top fashion that it just becomes hilarious, you know?
hmm,
Especially when like one character is just on the sidelines, kind of keeps on getting that job, you know? And it's kind of fantastic. It kind of loops back around itself to being great, you know, because it's just so blatant. It's so
yeah.
blatantly explaining something everyone, including the audience, already knows. Uh, okay. Anyway. Okay. But is that a flashback of Luffy? Okay. But that's dirty. He's gonna keep Nami no matter what she decides. I have to believe in them. I'm sorry, everyone. Fight and die with me. But you might win. You might not die, Nami. Come on, aim for victory here.
Well, look, I like the bluntness and the honesty of her approach.
Hooray! Rah! This guy has a skirt here or an apron saying "Shop Yaoya." So that's a shop in Cocoa Village, I suppose. And I feel like it's probably going to come back later if we didn't see it earlier in the background. And maybe it's a woman as well. Shop Yaoya. So you all want to die, eh? Huh? Rup whoop. Blue. Ploosh guy. Who's saying blue? Is that Luffy on the side? Oh yeah, I see water coming up from behind. Yeah. Okay.
Where? Where's the water coming up from?
Between the Plu and the Oosh. See, that's a big like a whale spout of water.
But that's way outside the gate.
Yeah, well that's where Luffy's head is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They brought him to a place where they wouldn't be able to see him, obviously.
Oh, okay, that makes way more sense for the geography of the scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gah! What? Now he's breathing. Now all that's left is to free his legs. Okay, Sanji, you might be alerting Arlong to that by saying that out loud. Oh, that's what that sound was. Could it be Brother Luffy, huh? Hey, wake up! Ah, gasp! Dong.
Gasp.
Zoro! 30 seconds. I won't last more than that. That's plenty. Arlong Park has no fountains. Could it be that rubber brat? Don't worry about it, you ugly bottom feeder. Your problems stand in front of you. So I thought Zoro jumped into the water to free Luffy, but that was Sanji who did that. Okay, Zoro staying to fight Arlong while Sanji frees
I mean,
Luffy.
Zoro must be pretty close to dying at this point. Like,
Uh,
wasn't he
he
almost dead before?
he says he's got 30 seconds left in him. Like Zoro obviously has not died in this story. I think I don't know. I probably would know if Zoro died at some point, but like. I'm guessing this will just be his thing. He will just constantly be near death, pushing it ever further. Like he's probably at some point gonna like have his chest ripped open and his heart beating out, and he's still just going, you know?
No, I saw Zoro in the trailer for the second live action adaptation on Netflix. So yeah.
Well, like I don't know how much the second live action covers. Are we still in the first one? I reckon we're still in the first one here
I would suspect so, but I don't know.
because they said they skipped over
A lot
what's
of Don Krieg, yeah.
Don Krieg. Yeah, they skipped over most of him. Don't worry about it, you ugly bottom feeder. Your problem stands in front of you. That's Zora. I already read that. I warned you about calling names. Calling names, not calling me names, just calling names. Slurp. Dead man. Glub, glub. Egg Star. So, Egg Star? Did he? I've
He
got your
kind of
back.
looks like he. It kind of
Someone,
looks like he just backhanded him. But
No, I think someone
oh
threw an
no.
egg at him. Someone threw an egg at
Oh,
him.
that's probably Slop Slop.
No, it's Usopp and Johnny, I think. Oh no, Brother Usopp. Okay, yeah, it is Usopp. I've got your back, Zora. Brother Usopp, how brave! He's alive, but where is he? What a dramatic entrance! Fight all you like. There you are. So he's through that hole in the wall. I guess that's Usopp, that little figure. Usopp! Nami! I beat one of Arlong's officers! Me! Can you use your strength to free yourself somehow? Nope, no can do. I'm just too weak. I'm counting on you. You're our last hope. Whoop. You think I'd let humans win? Oh, Hachi's back in the fight, is he?
Looks like it.
Oh, that's the end.
Who? Wait, who's that swimming down to
That's
Luffy?
Sanji.
Sanji
Sanji jumped in
again.
the water while Zoro stayed to fight uh, Arlong.
But
So,
then didn't but Sanji already tried this, right? When he was fighting the Finn guy.
well, the Finn guy stopped him from doing it, and
Oh,
then
he
fight
did. Yeah,
ran
yeah.
back up to shore. So they're going for it again, but if like they just were too blatant with it, then Arlong would jump down and do the same thing the Finn guy did. So Zoro has to give Sanji 30 seconds to free Luffy.
Indeed, indeed.
That'll probably, I expect that'll be what the next chapter is. It'll be like those 30 seconds essentially, and then Zoro will be again close to death at the end, but then Luffy will be free. And then the following chapter or two will be the Luffy versus Arlong fight.
Yeah, I think so. Makes sense.
Okay.
We have a storyboard presentation here, 14, which is uh Nami's that panel where she cries and says, "Help me" or something.
Yeah. And I can
Which
read what
was
Luffy says at the end. He says Ikuzu, which means let's go. Ikuzo.
Killian. I think this might be the first time in 86 episodes or 88 episodes that you have successfully read Japanese.
Well, hey, you don't know if I'm telling the truth.
Well, I mean, I can go back and I can just verify what the translation was.
Up at the top right, that's Lamy wearing Luffy's hat. I kind of forgot she did that, even though I saw her in this arc
Hmm.
wearing it, in this chapter wearing it. It goes, oh, I can't read that second one because the font. Ore no. If it's Ore, that's a bit of a strange thing for Nami to say. So it must be Luffy saying that. Ore no ta fuchi ni something runa. And then ah Rufy. Oh, that's Rufy. That's Luffy's name in Japanese. Okay. In Japanese.
Roofy.
Yeah, yeah. Rufy is how it comes out as because the Japanese, the L and the R is the same sound. So sounds a bit like that drug that makes you lose your memories.
Yeah, that sexual assault drug.
But
Yeah.
you can use it for more than sexual assault.
I, I presume, yeah, I guess it must have some kind of legitimate medicinal purpose. Um, yeah. Anyway, we see the chapter 89 image with Kobe and Helmeppo.
I'm going to it
Oh wait, you
now.
don't have that, do you? Oh,
I
you do,
do.
yeah.
Yeah, 89 trade-off. Helmo Chronicle Doy, work, work, work. So death penalty? That's Morgan, I
Question
assume.
mark? That is
Exclamation.
Morgan. Yeah, you can see it has his metal jaw kind of thing.
So Morgan's gonna get executed. And yeah, I guess Helmeppo is gonna save him.
What the hell is Helmeppo doing? He's like painting cannonballs.
Or just dusting them off. Or maybe do you put like an oil on cannonballs to make sure like they slide better out of the cannon, maybe?
I don't know. It looks weird. It looks like he's painting them black.
I don't think you would have any reason to paint a cannonball. It's not like it's a style someone's gonna see.
I don't know.
I
You think Buggy painted his buggy balls?
well, Boogie's balls had like a pirate symbol on them, didn't they? Like Boogie's pirate crossbones, I think.
I don't know, man. That was like 16 months ago or something. I do not remember.
As
As
the
much
this
as
is just
much as I
years,
enjoyed the
one piece
boogie
a week,
balls.
one piece at a time. Buggy was ages ago. We love
Boogie
Buggy.
was.
He was way back. That was like volume one. At the end of volume one was Buggy, like volume one and two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
88, 89. We're nearly done this volume as well to speak about volumes. We
But this is
only
the
have two
last one.
left.
I thought halfway through this was the end of East Blue, but no, it seems like East Blue will end at the very last chapter of this volume. So like Baroque Works is not going to be introduced until Baroque Works is happening, you know? Because we're not close to introducing a new setting. Like, how are they getting to Baroque Works? What is Baroque Works?
I don't know. I don't think that I can't. I've been thinking about this, right? I've been trying to figure out what Baroque works could be a reference to. Baroque is like a, well, I know it as like an art style,
Yeah, that's what I would think of it as.
but other than that, I have no idea how I could rationally connect that to anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's like babble.
But it's like a time period, isn't it? Baroque, it must come from a region or like a something, the name, you know? Like Bohemian. It's like Bohemian, isn't it? It's a style.
But Bohemia was a place.
Yeah, well, and that's where the style for Bohemian came from Bohemia. So I'm saying maybe Baroque was also a place.
I think it's like a French city that started this arts decadent art style.
Yeah, or like I don't know, Holy Roman Empire or something.
Hmm. So you think we're gonna go to the next island and we're gonna have like a Holy Roman Empire style
Gonna be Luffy's gonna
society?
cross over with 17th century Europe, and
Yeah.
half of One Piece takes place on Earth. Yeah, they're gonna find.
I Okay, I like the idea of that the next couple of islands or well, no, because they're aren't they really close to the start of the Grand Line or the
But
entrance to the Grand Line or the
but that's
whatever the Grand Line?
that's the closest established geography we have, and like they would need to go through the Grand Line or the Red Line to get to one of the other blues. So maybe Baroque Works will be the Grand Line somehow, but it won't be like the Grand Line, Grand Line. It's some kind of like, and like what's Works as well. It doesn't feel like it's a place, Baroque Works, but our commenters did say all of them are named after places, unless that's just like the Arlong Park sagas and the bigger like the
We
arcs are
thinking
named
maybe like a factory, like
That's
an
what it
iron
feels like
works.
to me. But like, if it's gonna be as long as East Blue, and we're gonna have like multiple arcs, multiple antagonists inside it, they can't just stay in like one factory the entire time.
Could be a really big factory. Maybe it's like a really big shipyard.
Yeah, but like as big as East Blue in terms of like length of how much time we're gonna be staying there, with like multiple different like that would actually be cool if it's like just giant shipyard, like a sea-sized factory that you can sail
Mm.
through. There's different like factions and different kind of communities and different people groups when it's like factory zone sea area. That would be actually a pretty cool setting if it is just like ridiculously big.
Yeah, I could see there being like different unions kind of or like guilds or something inside the factory and
Yeah.
like different factions that way. Um yeah,
Well,
yeah,
anyway, we'll see. We only have a few chapters to go before we're at the end of this volume and before we finished
this is
East
true.
Blue. Anyway, we
Goddamn.
better finish off for now. We have no question corner, so just that's it. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah,
Thank you for
yeah. Thank you for
our
watching.
2 subscribers on our new channel. We got 2 subscribers on our first video. 25
We did.
views. So I hope
It's
I hope
it's
those
not as
two
much as we had in our old one, but hey, it's a start.
it's
I'll
one
take it.
percent as much. We had 200 when our last one finished. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if we got 1% back in one video, it's only going to take us 100 videos to get back. That's
Look, man,
two
that's
years.
the advantage of doing One Piece one chapter at a time. You know, we got chapters for days.
We got
We
chapters
can
for
do it.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, our
Oh.
projected finish is like 2050.
Yeah.
To get to where it is now, by that point, One Piece will probably be on chapter like 2000.
Yeah. You got time. I got small incremental growth over over the next 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can make it
Maybe.
work.
Okay. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you very much. We love you, our two
Thank you,
subscribers.
everybody.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you tuned into
Yes.
our second video and those weren't just pity subs. And you're here now. Welcome. This is what our channel is, It's very, very
Yeah.
professional, full of disorganized tangents and
Yes.
honest opinions. Anyway,
Hmm.
thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.